I don't think so any one of us wish to die grasping for air under tons and tons of disgusting waste. But this is exactly what happened in Delhi, where 2 individuals died when the Ghazipur landfill came crashing down. This incident is not unique to Delhi. Rather, all the metros, be it Mumbai, Bangalore, are right now unable to manage its ever-growing landfill problem. Every year, urban areas generate approximately 62 million tons of waste, of which 31 million tons is directly dumped into the landfills, most of which have already surpassed their carrying capacity. Therefore, today we have heaps and heaps of garbage just lying down there, using up the valuable space. Even the Supreme Court held that the height of the Ghazipur landfill is just 8 meters short of the Qutub Minar. Now that's what an achievement looks like. 70 to 80% of the waste which is disposed of in these landfills is organic in nature, which means that it consists of the peels of fruits, vegetables, etc. The decomposition of this organic waste is a huge potential agent of methane emissions. According to EIA, the methane emissions are 23% more likely to cause global warming than the carbon dioxide. Under increased temperatures, the methane emissions are more likely to catch fire. For example, the Delhi Bhalsa landfill fire. These fires play a very important role in further deteriorating the already poor air quality in Delhi. And as a result, Delhi has been ranked as the most polluted city for the 4th consecutive year. These landfills release a harmful liquid known as leachate, which contaminates the groundwater and further drains into the river, thus enhancing the river water pollution. For example, Yamuna.
The composition of the liquid has changed. It doesn't have any properties of water left.
These landfills have serious health implications too. For example, they are the breeding grounds for rats, mosquitoes, flies, thus enhancing the propensity of the diseases like dengue, malaria, plague, etc. Those living beside the landfills are increasingly vulnerable to the health conditions like asthma, kidney failure, and birth defects. And like all the things, the burden of bearing the brunt of the heightened landfill crisis fell on the shoulders of the poor. And ironically speaking, these individuals are least responsible for the increased waste crisis. Today we can find mushrooming of slums in the extreme proximity of most of these landfill sites as a direct result of the ever-increasing rent prices in the cities. According to certain reports, the individuals living in the proximity of these landfill sites have a lifespan of somewhat between 40 to 50 years. The ever-increasing health expenditure coupled with the informal nature of the work ensures their continuance in the vicious circle of poverty. So let's understand the solutions that we have in order to deal with the landfill issue. We need to undertake dry and wet waste segregation at the source itself, so that the wet waste can be converted into organic compost and the dry waste can be recycled. And in this regard, we have Sahas.Zero Waste organization, which makes clothes, stationery, etc. out of the recycled material. And Prof. Rajagopalan, who is known as the Plastic Man of India, has pioneered the initiative of making plastic roads. At the individual level, what we can do is taking a U-turn from the consumerist lifestyle that we have recently adopted, where just because somebody else has something, we need to buy that thing too. Or buying those fast fashion clothes which we all know would only be worn once. Such individual level changes would go a long way in overall reducing the quantity of the waste. At the same time, instead of voting on the lines of caste and religion, we should start voting the individuals who are concerned with the environmental issues.